So when a business has a loss, it's crisis time depending on the nature of the loss. A massive fire loss or a huge water damage claim. Those can be catastrophic moments. What you should do as a business owner, safety is your number one priority. Is the situation safe for people? And is it contained to prevent some further and greater loss than what has already occurred? That's the number one thing, is to worry about safety and worry about preventing further damage. Next thing to think about is, do I have to notify somebody about this loss? And typically, that's going to be an insurance broker, if you have insurance. Because most of these types of losses are likely to be covered by your insurance policies, whether they're general liability policies, whether they are what we call BOP or business owner protection policies, which include both your first-party property damage and your third-party liability damage, so that you're notifying those insurance companies and you're making sure your broker puts the right insurance companies on notice. And I would suggest to you that notifying more insurance companies than less is always better, even if some of them are not covered or may not be covered. And that's the key word, may not be covered. You don't know for sure, notify them. Then the next part is to preserve information or evidence around the loss. Document it. Are you taking photos? Are you taking video? Are you having some kind of an expert come down to look at the scene of the loss in its current state before anybody starts doing anything? So there are vendors that can do that. If you notify your insurance company of a cyber loss, a lot of the cyber protection policies have a team of experts that they can deploy immediately to help you mitigate and preserve whatever privacy and data protection is needed. So that notice is extremely important. The next thing you need to do is make sure you're documenting your losses and you're tracking them as you go forward in the recovery process. So whether it's insurance companies, whether it's vendors, whether you have a claim against someone else who caused the loss, you're going to have to prove your damages. And if you don't have documentation, if you don't have photographs and video at the time of the scene, if you don't have paperwork that explains what was lost, what you paid for it, what it's going to cost to replace it, if you don't have ongoing documentation of the cost to the interruption to your business, there are many, many things. And if you can document those and track them well, that will stand you in good stead when you are making this claim against anyone. Whether you're trying to get the insurance company to reimburse you, whether or not you're trying to explain it to your experts so that you can recover and move forward, whether or not you have a liability claim against someone else who caused the loss, all of those things are going to require documentation and tracking your ongoing losses. Whether you're going to have some financial benefit from a tax or other perspective, all of those things require documentation and to continue to track those ongoing losses. Those are the sort of key things you need to think about when that loss occurs. And if you do those things, whatever potential financial remedies you have available to you, you will maximize the recovery for those available remedies.